The best glute exercises versus the worst glute exercises. Today, Uncle Jeff brings a list of exercises, including the most common glute training moves, ranked from a practical perspective to see if you've been doing them wrong. Let's start with the worst ones. The first one, leg press. Jeff says this is the most overrated glute exercise. Some influencers even claim it's comparable to squats. Many people think they can place their feet on the upper part of the platform to train the hamstrings and glutes. The problem is, the higher you place your feet, the more the hip joint bends. If you reverse the angle, you'll realize just how extreme the range of motion is. At the bottom of the movement, the pelvis tilts excessively backward, putting a lot of pressure on the lower back. Many people finish the exercise without feeling anything in their glutes but end up with severe back pain. Moreover, glute exercises generally require a large range of motion. The leg press only has a range of about 40 degrees, which limits its effectiveness. Even though it might look good, the actual results are minimal. It's better to replace it with other exercises. The second exercise, kneeling kickbacks. Jeff points out that this was one of the most popular home glute exercises a few years ago, but unfortunately, its effectiveness is also low. The range of motion is too small, only about 10 to 15 degrees, which is far from the wide range needed for glute training. It's mainly just for warming up the body. Plus, it's easy to compensate with other muscles, causing pelvis rotation during the movement. This reduces the exercise's stimulation, so it's not recommended for training. The third exercise, self-powered machines like stair climbers or stationary bikes. The issue with these is that you're only using your own force to push up. There's no resistance on the way back down. In other words, the machine doesn't actively pull your leg back down, so you're only completing half the movement. This limits the exercise's effectiveness. They're good for cardio and fat loss, but not for glute training. After discussing the worst exercises, let's talk about some that are slightly better. The first one, dumbbell reverse lunges. This exercise is good because it follows the movement pattern of a side lunge, keeping the pelvis in a neutral position and reducing the risk of back pain from pelvic tilting. Content continues with exercise explanations, their benefits, and drawbacks up to the best exercises like barbell hip thrusts, Romanian deadlifts, and low bar squats, concluding with recommendations for effective glute training. Please subscribe to my channel for more health tips.